Papa's knee, watching as he whittled on old branches from a tree. And while he talked to cowboys and big old Texas ranches, he trimmed away the rough spots while I dreamed of pony dances. A wild stick horse Remuda began to run and play, with every loving stroke as he peeled the bark away, using his old timer and carving in my brand, the best that he could find and cut and shape with his own hand. Now each of them was special, and I felt I was too, as they kicked up dust behind this cowgirl buckaroo. They had reins of pink hair ribbon, shoestrings and bale and twine. There was bucking birch, oaky, and old sticky made of pine, sassafras and blackjack, old willow, blazing scat. I never did corral 'em, I just left them where they sat. But next morning by the front porch, instead of roaming wild and free, they'd found their hitching rail, 'cause Papa lined them up for me. And my wild stick horse Remuda was quite the varied band, born and bred with me in mind, trained by his own hand. I'm longing for the legends and the way we used to roam, with the wild stick horse Remuda and the man that made it home. We'd partner up together, we'd team up in cahoots. Once he defied my mama, he bought me red cowboy boots. Well, sometimes you have to let things go, sometimes you stand and fight, and anything worth doing is still worth doing right. Along our trails together there were many lessons learned, like being a cowboy through and through is something that you earn. Often when I wondered what I'd do on down life's road, he'd always tell me, little girl, when you get there, you'll know. And my wild stick horse Remuda was quite the varied band, born and bred with me in mind and trained by his own hand. I'm longing for the legends and the way we used to roam, with a wild stick horse Remuda and the man that made it home. With my wild stick horse Remuda, we rode the range for miles, and I knew I'd won my papa's heart by the way he'd laugh and smile. I still have his sweat-stained Stetson, his boots and his old knife. Sometimes I take him out just to measure up my life, and I hold him closer to my heart, and I know I have to try to live up to the honor of the wonder days gone by. On my wild stick horse Remuda, I learned the cowboy way, and I'd give up everything I own just to ride with him today. And my wild stick horse Remuda was quite the very